Here's a texter that saw Terminator over the weekend and said it was horrible because it was so damn predictable. Mm-hmm.
Really?
I heard the dialogue was bad. I heard it was just terrible.
Hey.
Men die in those holes or something stupid like that.
Got a lot of interesting texts this morning.
Okay.
Somebody asked, can I use Terry's bunt to go camping this weekend? I don't know if your bunt is spoken for the weekend, Terry, but
Spoken for
if it's not, some texter is requesting it if it's still available. That's at 7:50 and 44 seconds, douche. Now, Terry.
I bet it'd be very warm.
Before I, for a family of like 16.
Wow.
If I go any further with this, maybe we'll break it up with a story or two. What are you working on over there?
I actually have an article.
Oh, an article?
Yes.
You rummaging through your magazines this morning?
I have an article. Yes.
All right. And your article, I don't know if we have time, Terry, but let me hear what the title is, and we'll see how workable it is for this time frame. I have backstage barbecue passes and tickets to give away, as you know, Terry.
I know you do.
I mean, you got to clear some time for me.
I understand
Can't
that,
be
but
doing 20 minutes with one of your articles.
it's a good article.
All right. What's the title?
It is entitled, Things a Man Should Say to a Woman Immediately After Sex.
Things he should say.
Yes.
As opposed to all the things that get us in trouble that we shouldn't say.
Correct.
Maybe if we focused on the things we should say, we'd find ourselves in the good graces to go a second lap around the track there.
There you go.
I see. This
Isn't
is
that great?
it's wonderful.
Well, then we should have some time.
What a very valuable article this is obviously going to be.
I know.
Things a man should say. Mm-hmm. We must speak, and speak well.
Immediately after sex, that's right.
Things a man should say immediately after sex.
Yeah.
Tell my wife and I'll kill you. Is that on the list?
Wow, no.
That didn't make the list?
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Look
Did
harder.
not make the list.
It's a legitimate list. That's number one.
Stop it.
That's a good line, though.
Things a man should say. Man, I'm always focused on making sure I don't say the wrong thing
See?
as opposed to saying the right thing.
Yes.
Things a man should say. I loved how you pointed out how much emphasis needed to go on the word should, Terry.
Good.
Because if you were aware of it, or if you weren't, you put a lot of emphasis
I did put a lot of
on the
emphasis.
word should
I
when you
know.
read the title of that article.
I did that.
Things a man should say
Yes.
immediately after sex.
Yes.
Call yourself a cab,
Again,
Yourself
not on the list.
because I ain't driving you home.
Wow.
Hmm.
Again, not on the
Two
list.
in my car.
Oh, my God.
She got it detailed.
You guys.
Well, if you're going to sleep in the bed, you're sleeping in that.
Oh, I hate that.
And just be thankful. Is that on the list? Any of those things, Terry?
No.
Well, then, I don't know how much time we have for a ridiculous, non-realistic list like you have over there. All right?
Non-realistic.
Maybe we'll make time for that article in like the 9 o'clock hour
All right.
when people are at work and they're moving on with their day, and we don't have to waste their time with things a man should say.
Well, I don't think it's a waste
It's
of time.
probably going to be like, all in the lines of thank yous and being gracious and appreciative, whatever.
Thank you. I mean, it's 50-50. You don't have to thank somebody.
Well, I bet you. And looking at Terry's face, I have no
doing me a
reason.
favor now?
I have,
Thank you?
yeah, exactly. Like we've been done a major favor having sex with cretins like us.
She got nothing out of it, right?
Yes, we're supposed to be filled with gratitude. We're supposed to be oh so appreciative that you are willing to lay horizontal with Neanderthals like us. That's the implication. I guarantee you. And I'm not going to sit here and be insulted. I'd rather do the insulting, like call yourself a kid.
Yeah.
Look, I can throw the B word in after that, all right?
Oh, geez. Now, it's not
Yeah,
necessary.
now. Not tomorrow morning, now. Call yourself a cab, now.
Please. Begging you.
Mm-hmm. Shake your ass on home. How about that? Did I make the list anywhere?
Wow,
Don't you
no.
shake your ass home.
Check out
No.
noon. You got to
Things
go.
You got
You got to go. Is there anything along the lines of that? No, not at all?
no.
There's nothing like shake your ass home quick?
No.
Mm-hmm. I think you left the iron on. You better go home and check
No.
and stay there. Wow. I don't know. The money's on the table, anything like that?
Wow.
Oh, Terry, you heard that a couple times.
I think she wishes. Come on, there are some times that you're like, man, at least I should have got some money out of this. That was awful. Right or wrong? Have you ever had a thought like that? Have you ever had a thought like after having sex with some guy and really regretting it, you thought to yourself, man, I at least could have gotten some money out of that.
No.
Never thought like that at all? Never had not even for a fraction of a second?
No.
Really? I thought that way.
Well,
You should have got paid for your performance.
That was so good. I can't believe I
Really?
allowed myself to have stooped so low.
oh, really?
That's right.
Or
You're-
was she the one
you're
rushing out
shocked
going,
to-
oh, don't worry about it, I'm out of here?
You're shocked to think a man could feel like he lowered himself to have sex with a woman? That's
yeah.
shocking to you?
That is shocking to me.
I have that thought all the time.
all the time.
Well, now that
Not
I'm married,
now,
it's like I
but,
said,
yeah.
but
During your spree days.
I'm offended. See, that's why I don't want to bring
Why
up
are you
articles like this.
offended?
I'm offended. You think a man is not capable of feeling like he lowered himself to have sex with a woman? Like it's not possible that a man lowers himself. Women lower themselves to have sex all the time, right? With certain
I
cretins
think
and
so. Yeah.
Those are my favorite kind of women.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We appreciate them very much. Women who will
But you haven't had to lower yourself like in the past few years. I mean,
me. Well,
I'm talking pre-marriage.
a few years prior to marriage.
Right. You don't have to lower yourself, did you?
Well, I don't think that way. I don't think that way because I'm not an uppity kind of
But yeah, you get
prissy, pretentious
offended
guy.
when
That's right. I am offended. I don't think that way, but I'm offended. You think I don't think that way. You following me?
What?
Doesn't mean you're pretentious if you don't want to have sex with an ugly girl or a fat girl. I mean, it doesn't mean you're pretentious or uppity.
No, but after we do have sex with the girl that makes our skin really crawl because she's so raunchy and gross. The fact that we are like thinking to ourselves, wow, I can't believe I did that.
I see.
The fact that a man can't think that. Women think that all the time, right?
Yes.
Okay, a woman after sex is like, why? Why did I have sex with him? Man, that was gross.
I remember looking in a mirror one time thinking, God, I feel sorry for this girl. Holy crap.
See?
You kept on plugging away, didn't
Oh, it
you?
looked like a buffalo in heat, standing up on two back legs, just giving it to her.
Yes.
Oh, my God, I felt sorry for her. Honey, you can do better. Trust me.
And if you felt sorry for her, imagine what she might have been thinking.
God, I felt sorry for her.
All right?
But yeah.
And certainly women have, after the act, thought to themselves, man, I can't believe I did that. That was
Of course,
that
we
was
have,
really
yes. I
stupid of me,
don't-
blah, blah, blah.
but
the fact that you can't think that a man could feel that way after sex is insulting, whether you realize it or not. So that's why I'm not going to even entertain your silly little articles
Oh, jeez.
about what a man should say. So complimentary. Oh, wow, were you so gracious to me? I'll never be able to thank you enough. Whatever. Whatever. Personified. I like the buffalo stories a lot better than your stupid article.
Oh, just cute, too, man.
You look like what kind of buffalo now?
Buffalo
like
and
a
heat.
buffalo in
in
heat,
heat.
standing up on his two back legs.
Not a
just
water
giving it to
buffalo.
someone.
No,
No, I
but
don't
a
know.
buffalo nonetheless.
Not good. Being attacked by a grizzly bear at a campsite, you know.
Now, I'm assuming
Holy crap.
you'd be surprised what some women are into. Some women fantasize about being attacked by grizzly bears at a
Small
campsite.
and
Was
a
she
nice
really-
body and cute.
Wow.
No, she was with me.
You
for the
landed
show.
that?
I just felt terrible.
Wow.
She was with you for the show? Of
course.
There's no better reason, by the way.
I took a look at one of the mirrors. Like, it's not because she pulled me out of a club.
Now,
Trust me.
when you took a look at yourself in the mirror,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that it was mid-act.
She was in, yeah.
There was a
Was
mirror
she-
nearby, and you were watching yourself having
used to
sex
have
with her.
full mirror on my closet doors. That's so hokey looking back on it. Yes.
And you're standing over the bed, but her face is fully implanted in the comforter,
No, I
right?
had like a lazy boy chair next to it, and she's like,
Oh, jeez.
In the lazy boy?
yeah, she's facing
Wow.
down in the lazy boy. I'm literally standing
And
up.
while you're having sex with her, you're feeling bad for her while looking
Horrible.
at yourself.
Awful.
As a,
It's like, God, please don't look over. Don't glance at the mirror. You're going to hate what you see. Trust me.
So terms like grizzly bear and buffalo came to mind, but not wildebeest.
No, not Will. No, wildebeest isn't
You're
really
not that hard
big.
on yourself.
No, I think it's harder to be a buffalo. Buffaloes are big. And
yeah, buffaloes are
Hairy
big and
and
burly
gross.
and hairy.
As I said the other day, I can't really picture a wildebeest. I assumed a
They're very
wildebeest is very big.
No, it's not that big. It's
They're
don't
actually
let the
pretty
name
fragile.
beast. Don't let the name beast fool you. They're very forgettable. Look like a big cow or something. You know, they're always getting taken down in the Serengeti.
Right.
Always. So yeah, I felt really bad for
I got to
them.
watch more of the Discovery Channel.
You do.
I always just like the
Because they
classic.
always show them getting taken down.
I always like the classic cheetah and gazelle little moment,
no,
but
But you always
Wildebeest is a
know
little bit
you always
better.
know who wins that. Poor gazelle.
you feel really bad for the gazelle.
I usually do, yes.
Yeah.
And they're fast.
They do put up a nice long fight, you know, zigzagging here,
Oh
and,
gosh.
and the cheetah just runs him down.
Yep.
Tells you how fast the cheetah is.
Yes. Okay. Terry,
So no on the article? Is that what you're telling me?
no on the article?
Yeah.
I'm not saying no per se. I'm
Well,
saying
you said maybe 9 o'clock hour.
I'm saying yes. We put it off. Things a man should say.
That's right.
Please. All need for conversation has obviously come to an end.
Oh, jeez.
Mission accomplished. How about that? Looking her right in the eye. Mission accomplished.
And she says-
Those are the last words you'll be hearing from me tonight.
She says, so you think.
Well, I just gave you AIDS.
Wow. You would not want to hear that, would you?
No.
Well, I haven't officially got it yet, but probably. Just kidding.
Oh, my gosh.
No, that was from her, by the way. That wasn't
No,
from
I
him.
know. That's what I'm saying. It would be tough to hear that.
Yeah. He says right back, oh, well, imagine how good I would have been if I was all flared up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Then I really get horny.
Right.
What else is on your pile, Terry? I got a text here making sure it's important to this particular listener that when we do give away the backstage barbecue passes, because you know how valuable getting backstage is,
Oh, I
Terry.
know. Definitely.
The texter
Why did that?
writes,
Jeez.
can you please do something tough?
Do something tough.
Are the words they use. Can you please do something tough to win these backstage barbecue Summer Jam passes? Now, what am I supposed to flex, or I mean, what is that? I'm assuming she wants.
Tough.
Yeah,
You look tough.
do something tough.
Get a tattoo.
Maybe we should challenge somebody to get a tattoo.
A painting of barbed wire around my arm looks so cool.
I can only give away the backstage barbecue passes when I'm pounding my fist against the wall
Yeah.
and not even saying "ow."
You look tough.
Got to do something tough, like really brain-bending trivia. How can I do that when Bender's on vacation? Took all his questions with him.
We have no idea.
Mhm.
We have no resource for trivia without Bender.
So what is that? What do you think the listener is looking for? Do something
Obviously,
tough.
I don't know. Obviously, some kind of.
I guess I'd have to call and find
Yeah,
out
why don't you
Maybe
call
the armpit
the
contest.
true definition.
Yeah, maybe the armpit contest.
One of these days we got to do it. And we'll each recruit our own guys.
This person's right in
Or girl.
206 years, so let me go right to the source and find out what something tough would be. And what does this listener feel like? Oh, if you do something tough, then I'll be the one to get it because I am the smartest listener out there. Is that what they're thinking?
Maybe so. Oh,
Hey, I assume this would be from a woman, actually.
did you?
Yeah, of course. The women. Sir, I'm reading your text and I'm rather confused and intrigued and interested and all that stuff. The text reads, T-Man, can you do something tough to win the backstage barbecue passes? First of all, what does that mean?
Make it hard.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got that. But what is hard? Oh,
I mean,
this whole conversation with my wife this weekend.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I mean, you're the host.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving me the update
Yeah,
on the
but
status
you're the
right
one
here.
who came up with the suggestion, so we're coming to you to get it.
Yeah, you're the one who wants me to do something tough. What is the definition of tough? And why do you feel like if I do something tough, that'll weed out all the lame-os out there and you'll be able to rise above? And I'm assuming that makes you feel like you're in a better position to win the tickets and the
No,
passes.
I feel like you make everything too easy on these listeners.
On these listeners.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you don't include yourself in the group.
Listeners.
Well,
I don't.
you don't. You don't
Oh.
like to be pulled in with the rest of the listeners. You're,
He's not a civilian.
One above, one above.
yes, you're on your own plane.
I mean, isn't everybody?
Well, that would make you then no different than anyone else.
I mean, damn, I guess you're right.
Huh?
Oh, jeez.
Sir, maybe this is too tough for you.
Well, I mean, not too tough. Just the way I like it.
Oh, jeez.
Easy.
I don't know what we're talking about
don't
anymore.
either.
All right. I'll certainly try to make it as tough as possible. All right, and then I expect to hear back from you, but nobody else because you're the only one capable of getting it because I made it extra tough. All right,
Remember, Fiji's gonna win it.
Fiji. Okay, we'll remember
Okay,
that. I love a nice
Fiji.
bottled water. Okay, wonderful.
I'm sure it doesn't come from there, too, by the way.
If we make it tough enough, then there's no doubt that the only person in our listening audience, Terry, capable of getting the backstage barbecue passes and tickets is going to be Fiji.
Of course.
It's up to me to make it tough enough to eliminate the rest of the audience and make it so only Fiji can call in with the answers. Whatever. People are so high on themselves, it's disgusting. I mean, seriously? Seriously, Fiji? Really?
Come on, Fiji.
I mean, he sounded like a smart enough guy, but
Sure.
so far and away, more brilliant than any listener could ever contemplate being.
Yeah.
Got to make it tough to you, man, so that I can win.
Right.
Man. Whatever. Listeners are weird.
Okay.
I love every one of them for their weirdnesses, Terry. All right, I'll make it tough, Fiji.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to mean, Terry, but coming up in the next segment, something tough is going to take place on this show.
All right.
Oh, I can't wait.
Well, you don't have to wait, Terry, because you're going to come up with it.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because when I think tough,
You think me?
when I think difficult,
Come on.
when I think something complicated and complex, I think there's only one person that can turn to get out of, you know what I'm looking for here, and that's Terry Free.
You're right.
All right. Can't wait to hear this.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
bet you can't.
So rack that high-tuned brain of yours, Terry, and when we get back, we're going to look towards you for something tough.
How do you spell the?
Completely stumped. Oh, wait, here's Fiji with the answer.
What do you know?
All right. Okay.
I can't wait.
You keep saying that. You can't wait. You're going to come up
I
with it.
know.
All right?
Start working.
I don't see any pens out. I don't see any paper. I don't see any rough drafts. I see nothing. You're not taking this very seriously, are you?
Well, I am. I mean, I'll try.
She never has to do anything around here. It's about time.
Oh, no. She comes up with... She turned the page to things a man should say
Right.
after sex.
I read the entire article.
I love you more than ever.
There you go. Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
that
ding.
ain't coming to mind.
Is that what they're looking for? That kind of stuff?
Stuff like that. That certainly isn't hitting my
Love you more than ever.
brain. All right. You want to sleep down the hall or something tonight?
Whoa.
Down the hall.
Down the hall.
Nothing like that made the list? Shocking. Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do something really tough.
Okay, that was the challenge, right?
That is our challenge
From
as
Fiji.
laid down by Fiji.
Oh, Fiji.
Yes. As I said, at least we could do for that being my favorite bottle of water. Because not only do we have Summer Jam tickets to give away in this segment, but the winner will also receive the very highly coveted backstage barbecue passes. But it doesn't even end there. It doesn't even end with the baked beans
Ooh.
and the beef ribs
Oh, yeah.
and
chicken and
the corn on the cab.
oh, yeah. Peach cobbler.
Oh, Terry finds the peach cobbler. She brings her own.
Oh, look down.
She can't help but to bring it everywhere she goes. Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't end with all that fine delicacies. Doesn't end with, like last year, having corn in your teeth and screaming Bow Wow's name as he passes by. You know, I just have visuals like that of listeners enjoying themselves so much.
Yeah, it's so hot. Oh, jeez.
Yes, 2 years ago, T.I. being screamed at while you had a rib in your mouth one
Yeah.
second, you screaming T.I.'s name the next. You know, that's the kind of fun that goes on backstage. Dirty Harry trying to talk you into giving you his number.
I know.
It's for the show. It's for the show.
I'm giving him your number. Yeah. Well, he's doing it for me. But anyway, it doesn't end there. It doesn't end with just the barbecue and the tickets to Summer Jam, Terry, because you also have a shot at being thrown into that money cube. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
That-
yes.
That prize cube, that cube where cash is floating around like those old game show days from way back. You know, that's been a tradition in game show history that goes on through decades.
Yep.
Last year, somebody got put in that prize cube with the circulating cash and pulled out thousands of dollars worth of cash. Someone has the shot at being in that prize cube again this year.
Can you wear a first baseman's mitt or no?
Catcher's glove, first baseman mid, whatever you think is going to put you at an advantage is not allowed. No.
Okay.
But you have your your two hands, ready to grab whatever cash you can in a limited amount of time. And I'm telling you, last year someone walked out of that prize cube with over, I think over 2,000 was the number.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a ridiculously high number.
Yeah, that's great.
At least as far as I'm concerned, I assume that people go in there, the money's blowing so hard.
That is, and they've said it's hard.
And maybe some of the grocery men at the concert doing the same after the show.
Wow.
The money's blowing so hard that, by the time you get out of there, maybe you got $35.
Yep.
Guy walked out, or I think it was a guy walked out with over $2,000 last year.
Nice.
So that also is at stake in the next couple of seconds. The question is, what are we going to do here on day one that we have backstage barbecue passes and your shot at the prize cube? What are we going to do to make it tough and to make it a big moment here so that somebody can really earn their way into getting the first? Maybe by the end of the week we'll be like, yeah, first caller. But for today, I want to do something a little bit special. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And I look towards you, Terry, to come up with something. And what did we come up with during the break? Do you got a lot of ideas?
Well, sure.
Or am I barking up the wrong tree?
Yep.
Barking up the wrong tree, of course.
You don't have much?
Well-
Really? You didn't come up with anything? You have nothing? It's all on me? Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
You didn't even take it seriously?
I
You didn't even write anything down?
She had coffee to get and food to eat and a
Well,
private area to
geez.
empty during the break.
Private area to empty.
Yep.
Wow, that sounds serious. That sounds even mildly painful.
Yep.
But anyway, I didn't have high expectations for you coming through, so I used my own mind, Terry, and you know that's always dangerous.
It is dangerous.
And here's what I came up with. It was a long weekend. It was a nice weather weekend with yet nice, comfortable, but a little chill in the air night that's just so conducive for your romantic sexual experiences that I'm hoping that we can combine the giving away of Summer Jam tickets and backstage passes and Prize Cube hopes and hearing about some of the love-making experiences that people enjoyed over the weekend. And here's how we'll tie it all in together. Here's my thinking. You tell me what you think of this. And then I'm going to need your help on top of that.
Oh, really?
So if you think you're off the hook, you're sadly mistaken.
Okay, all right.
Because I can't think of everything around here.
All right.
I was thinking, we'll take, not the first caller, I guess, but the callers that want to call in that, yes, aren't going to lie to us. I don't want people just to make up stories. I want people that actually did have some highly intensified sexual moments over this past weekend, just this past weekend. You can't draw back upon something that happened 3 years ago. You can't even go back as far as a week ago.
Okay.
Just over the very celebratory Memorial Day weekend, if you had a nice, hefty, sensual, high-intensified, sexual, romantic moment, I want to hear about it, and only because I'm going to write down a word on a piece of paper here.
Okay.
That if somebody, in describing their high-intensified sexual-filled and frolic weekend, Terry,
Yeah.
they say that word or phrase, perhaps.
Okay.
If they say that word,
All right.
they're going to win themselves the huge prize package that we have put
Wow.
together this morning.
All
Yes.
right.
And you know I'm going to have to stand and hover over the dump button because we're going to hear some really nasty stuff, I'm sure.
I'm sure
People
we will.
thinking that my mind is about as dirty as it can get they're probably going to throw out some really grody terms and phrases and words and stuff like that.
Oh, you tell
and
the
maybe
cameras.
and maybe they'll have me right, and maybe they'll have me completely wrong. I can't say for sure because I don't even know what the phrase is yet.
Oh, okay.
I came up with the idea, but I don't know what word I want to use. And again, I don't want people to lie to me. So basically what I'm telling you is, if you didn't have a sexual experience of any kind over the weekend, then I guess you're disqualified from this morning's festivities.
Makes sense.
You are disqualified for being a virgin Memorial Day participant.
Now, you said in the past you don't mind people that call in and make up a story.
If you were celibate over the weekend, I guess you are out.
All right, so no made-up stories.
Or
that's what he said.
unless you feel like your lie is going to be so convincing that we're going to believe you. Because A, you have to be convincing. We have to feel like what you're telling us is the truth.
Right.
Because if you don't sound convincing, even if you say the word, whatever word I'm about to write down that'll make you the winner, if I don't feel like you're telling the truth, if I feel like I'm being lied to, I'm not even going to tell you that you said the right word.
Oh.
I'm going to
all right.
disqualify you. I only want to hear real, true sexual encounters over the weekend.
Okay.
And you can't go on all day, by the way, with your story. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to tell me what went on this weekend. If you tell me what word I wrote down, which I haven't written yet because I haven't come up with it yet, then you're going to win. Do you understand? Am I explaining the game properly?
No, you do. Absolutely.
It's completely
very clear. Very clear.
There was an old game show like that, right? Something like that, password or something. I mean, it's like.
Oh, yeah, but they didn't use sex.
Correct.
Right, a
But
little
yeah,
bit
you just have to
different.
say the word.
Yeah, and password was a little different. You gave clues to try to steer someone towards
Sure,
a word.
sure,
I'm not going
but
to do
there's
that.
no clues.
I'm just going to sit back and listen to your
It's story time.
graphic yet gratifying sexual stories of this past weekend.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to coax them towards a word. No coaxing. I'm just going to sit back and listen. And if they say the word, they just happen to back into it. Oh, that's the word. If they just happen to, say the word or phrase, then I'm going to say, ding, 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 stop there. You won.
All right.
There it is.
I'm jealous of the guy that went camping this weekend and ran into someone he's never seen in his life and ended up having sex with her. That, I think, is the coolest thing ever.
And maybe that's the story that will lead them to, stumbling onto the word that wins them not only Summer Jam tickets for them and a guest. Oh, putting up the...
Flirting at the campfire, you know what's going to happen.
Pitching a tent.
Oh, yeah, stumble back to someone's tent.
Yeah, like pitching a tent could be the phrase.
Ooh.
Or may more likely be just a word.
Sure. Okay.
Now, I need you to help me without revealing it to the audience, maybe brainstorming aloud but not allowed for us to come up with the perfect word or phrase.
Okay, so it's word
Like
or phrase.
I got vaginal belch written down.
How about no on that one?
You don't like that one?
No.
I don't know what that is. It sounds bad, though.
Sounds a little bad and painful.
Yeah, it does.
So we shouldn't go with
I
that?
don't want to be near one of
No.
those.
Because it's not going to be every caller that's going to throw that out there. I'm thinking that's
Yeah.
something kind of obscure
Yeah.
that would earn somebody the win. You don't like vaginal belch? We're not going with that?
I wouldn't say I don't like it, but I don't think we should use it, no.
How about ass ripples, if someone says that? If someone in their sexual story just happens to use the term ass ripples, does that get them the win?
So, like, I was smacking it, and she was so fat that her ass rippled when I smacked it, or
Well, that would
am I
be
missing
ass.
it?
That would be ass rippled. I'm looking for more ass ripples.
So when I smacked it,
Her ass ripples.
her ass
Okay,
ripples.
got it. She was so fat when I smacked it, her
Well,
ass
I
ripples.
don't want to go with the good old overused standbys like double-headed pleaser or something like that. I want to come up with something a little more obscure, you know? So you're making this harder on me than I wanted it to be because I thought this would be pretty easy. And as I was explaining the game to you, I was jotting down a couple of notes of my own, and I came up with vaginal belch, ass ripples, and double-headed pleaser as examples of things that I could use. And you like none of those?
No.
I don't like double-headed pleaser. You don't like vaginal belch?
Nah, not a good one. Again, I don't think that's something that is going to be.
Well, I'll tell you right now, all the lines are filled with people that had sex this weekend, so
Oh, there.
apparently it was a free-for-all out there. Oh, what a shock. Let's see here. Well, then write me down some of your ideas. Oh, you love a nice butt baby, don't you? Is that
Love
what
it.
You
Love
love it. You want someone to say butt baby in
I
their
want
story?
someone to at least have tried for one this weekend.
And T-Man, I think I'm about 9 months away from having a butt baby. You're the winner! Like that? That's how you see it going?
Yeah.
Oh, Terry's got one she's handing me. Oh, wow.
Well,
Wow. I don't know if I think we could go on all day, Terry, and no one will ever say that.
is that good or bad?
I think that might be good that no one says that. Although I'm not ruling it out, that's why I'm not saying it
Okay.
aloud right now on the air.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh. Now, is this 3 ideas or is this 2 ideas?
It's 3 ideas.
That's 3
Gosh.
ideas. Because I didn't know if this one ties in together.
It does not. I just like that third word. It's, it may throw them off a bit.
Uh-huh.
People love that word these days for some reason.
Uh-huh. I'm going to cross off French tickler.
I bought one of those before. Yeah,
All right.
Have you?
I'll show you later, Terry.
I'm going to
Wow.
cross off French tickler because I don't really feel that one.
Okay.
All right? Maybe I'm alone.
It's only $1, man. Good deal at a vending machine.
Really? $1 for a French tickler?
You put it around the end here. It keeps it nice and there's a little thing sticking out of it.
Whoa, easy.
Terry, I think you'd like it.
Mm-hmm. How about I go with one of my own here? Something pretty simple, actually, but not simple. Oh, Terry just handed me a good one. Oh, maybe I'll go with that one. Maybe I won't tell you which one I'm going with. I was thinking, can you even read that?
No.
Yeah.
That
I did. I read it.
Yes, if
what I
someone
see.
says in their story, they're going to be the winner.
was the noise I made when I was finished.
And T-Man, as soon as I spoke,
Oh, yeah. What was
I
it?
said,
says that every time, huh? She must have been good.
I'm thinking of that one.
Is that hieroglyphics?
You can't read it?
Really? You can't read it?
Can you read it now?
Is that an S or a G?
Oh, easy now.
Whoa.
I may go with Terry's. I'm not telling you.
Right, okay.
All right?
Jeez.
Do you like that one or no? I may go with Terry's. You know, I think I'm going with Terry's. I don't know.
I gave you two.
Give me a couple more, because I need to... We need to brainstorm more.
Thanks, Fiji.
You should do it
You're
often
making
here,
us
you know, from time to time. I know.
Appreciate you, Fiji.
Let me see. Pegging? No.
Come on, don't say mine out loud.
Cincinnati bow tie?
Yeah.
Hot Carl?
The rusty trombone.
Defecating? Bing. Oh, you handed me this one, Terry. That's unbelievable. Wow. Terry hands me a note. I never thought, now I can retire. Because I never thought Terry would ever hand me a note that said the words on it, humongous clitoris. I never thought that day would come.
It's a big day for you.
Terry, this is a family show, and you have now taken this show and done
Why is it me?
never, just unrepairable damage.
I apologize.
It's all right. I know you're trying to help. I
That's
understand.
all I'm trying to do.
I got it narrowed down to cottage cheese or anal raping. Which one do you like better, Terry?
Oh, man, maybe a combo. That sounds pretty good to me. Anal raping. That was a very romantic weekend we had at the campground. As I laid there on my stomach helpless.
Two big brutes hold me down.
I'm going to go with this one. I'm not going to tell you if I got it in my mind.
All right.
Should I share it with you all, or should I keep you surprised?
I like the surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
You want to be surprised? Okay,
I do.
good.
Be
Because I'm not going to tell you if it's one of yours or one of my own.
All right.
It might be one I just thought of in the past couple of seconds.
Okay.
It might be one I just thought of 10 seconds ago.
Gotcha.
Probably is. All right?
I have some questions,
It
but I
ain't,
don't want to ruin it.
it
Would
ain't
you
any of the ones that have been mentioned so far. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
You have a question?
Yes, as far as the contestants are concerned.
All right. As far as the contestants and their leeway in the rules of this game?
Right.
All right, go ahead.
So is this word and or phrase,
yes.
it may or may not be airable? I need to know.
Well, what is arable these days is subjective, and only I understand what's arable
Right.
more than anyone in this world. So, believe me,
Bob FCC knows a lot.
we're going to be... Bob FCC doesn't know as much as I do.
Okay, I'm just checking.
So we're going to be hovering over the dump button. There'll be a lot of... If you're a listener out there, from your perspective, there'll be a lot of this that you probably won't actually hear.
Unless you're on Terry Cam.
Oh, yeah, this is a benefit to Terry Cam
this
users.
Is perfect for Terry
Oh, this
Cam.
is more the reason, not to mention Terry's tight, low-cut top this morning.
I know. What the hell's going on with that?
Terry.
It's like
This is a
extra. She like ripped it, like strategically ripped it.
Terry
Bon
tore...
Jovi or something.
Yeah, Terry tore her blouse, whatever you call that thing.
Blouse.
Jeez.
What do you call that?
It's
Free
a t-shirt.
shirt from the prize closet.
Terry
No.
tore her T-shirt even lower than normal so that she can get a little extra attention on Terry Cam this
know.
morning on her own freaking site.
Definitely needs it.
So this is... Oh, if you didn't have a reason enough to go to Terry Cam to hear the unedited,
Yeah, get the unedited.
the Adult Swim portion
Definitely.
of this segment, well, then go to the tmanshow.com as quick as you can because, over the standard little terrestrial radio, as they call it,
Yeah.
you may hear only bits and pieces of this depending on how serious the listeners get. Now, I will tell you this. Don't feel like you have to... Obviously, I'm not going to make the word or phrase that you have to say to win this prize package. I'm not going to make it something that can't be aired.
Right.
All right? Mm-hmm. So proceed as you wish. I'm not telling you what to say or what not to say. You can say whatever you want. I can handle it, believe me. But if you're trying to win this thing, you're just going to probably have to get lucky. So tell us about your sexual experience that major weekend, and maybe it's in the cards, and maybe it's not.
I was having sex with the T-Man all weekend.
I think we'll save that call for later.
All right.
Dina has called in to share her Memorial Day sexual encounter. Dina, are you there?
Good morning. I'm here.
Now, what's the rule? She can talk for 30 seconds?
Isn't that what
Yeah,
you said?
you
30
just can't
seconds.
go on forever.
Yeah.
Should I put a timer on her?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Dina, tell me about... First of all, tell me a little about yourself before I start the clock.
Okay, I'm 36.
It's 36. You're unmarried or you're married? This happened with your husband or... Because it would be kind of boring, I guess, if we hear about a sex with a
Right,
husband.
I agree.
Are you married, Dina?
Unmarried.
You are married.
I'm unmarried.
You're unmarried. All right. I never heard it necessarily
I know.
said that way. I'm unmarried.
Okay.
Are you unpretty?
I'm very pretty.
Was that TLC? I don't remember.
Yes.
Anyway,
It was.
Dina,
Yes.
Have you been married?
Yes.
You have been, and it just didn't work out.
No, it didn't.
All right, and now you're single as any 30-something can get, and you're loving life.
Yes, sir.
Why would you stay married when you can have sex all Memorial Day weekend?
I know.
And you had sex over this Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, I did.
Was it something you were planning for, something you were expecting, or it just happened to develop over the weekend?
Just happened to develop momentarily. It just happened.
Uh-huh. All right, well, I'm going to start the clock now. Describe what happened, and if you say the word, I'll let you know. On the word go, you describe your weekend.
Gettable, I mean, what? No? You don't want to give any
Just would
clues.
you?
All right, all right.
told
Let
you.
you said surprise.
all right,
I
already.
told you it's
Jeez.
gettable.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Go!
Okay, we were house sitting for this couple of ours.
Over! The game's over! It was house sitting!
Oh, congratulations.
Come on.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Wait.
I like a nice house sitting, though. That's starting out good for me. It's
House
really
sitting
it's working
stories
for me
are
already.
awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't mean use the word house sitting the way she used it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
No, you didn't win. I'm just playing. Anyway, we'll start you over because I was just playing a game.
I lost my virginity at a
I
house
was
sitting.
trying to be funny. Yeah,
Love 'em.
really worked well. I'm going to start your clock over. You tell us the story. She was house sitting and something happened.
love
It's gonna-
house sitting.
It's going to
Those
be
are
a
great stories, really.
It's going to be
they are.
yeah. I'm sure it's not made up. Anyway, all right. Let's start the clock over. Word go. You tell us about your house sitting, little sexual experience. Can't wait to hear all about it. Go.
Okay, we were house sitting for our friends who have a pool and a hot tub. We had a little get-together, had about 20 people over, and after they all dwindled away and left, we had pool by the sex by the pool, in the hot tub, everywhere on the deck. It was awesome.
With who?
With my boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend. Now, you might want to keep talking because you haven't said the word and you still have 5 more seconds.
He went down on me
Oh, jeez.
3 times.
Oh, wow.
times.
Who needs that? His face was like chapped like he's been windburned riding in Gates' car.
Now, if you would have said 3 times a lady, you would have won. But,
Oh, man.
no, I'm sorry to tell you, Dina, that even though it sounds like you were a winner over the weekend with your boyfriend going down on you, you are not a winner in this segment because you did not say the word and or the phrase.
Okay, I gave him a blowjob, too.
Oh, geez. Well,
geez.
you want to stop. Dina, despite all that, despite all this generosity that went back and forth between you and your boyfriend, you still have not hit on the word. So the game goes on!
Hey.
It's good to be her boyfriend that weekend, though. For some reason, I was picturing a single guy or single girl calling up.
Kendra!
Like that wasn't a good story for a couple?
Kendra's 18 years old. She wants to tell
Wow.
us about her sexual experience
Kendra.
over the weekend.
Now we're talking.
Barely legal story. You ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
You're 18?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to start the clock, or you want to give us a little background on your life?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm running short on time, so let me hear like 2 seconds, a little bit about yourself, and then I'll start the clock.
I'm 18, and I went camping for the first time this weekend.
Oh. All right. Well, let's hear
Speaking my
about
language.
sex during 18-year-old camping.
Love camping.
Sex during an 18-year-old's camping weekend. Ready? Go!
We went camping this weekend, and we were in a tent, and his mom was in the trailer right next to us, and it was like
Sounds fitting.
orgasm galore. And I'm pretty sure that the people behind us heard us because they kept talking about these different noises coming from the bushes.
Oh, she's getting beeped from somewhere.
Either she's really fat and she's walking backwards.
Uh-huh. Well, you might want to keep going. You got 10 seconds.
Come on.
That's the word.
All right. How'd you do it?
I think she had the feeling that orgasms galore was going to
Yeah,
be the...
Yep, yep.
orgasms
She
galore.
paused after she said orgasms galore like she was waiting for me to say, you're the winner!
First of all,
I have orgasms galore written right down here.
yeah.
Well, no, it was a nice story.
Good story.
Especially the mom in the trailer right next door. Seems rather fitting, but she did not say the word and or phrase that would make her the winner. But again, I don't feel bad telling these people they aren't the winner because it sounds
They're
like
great.
they had experiences that made them a winner in life
There
over the
you
weekend.
go.
So-
I had a great time.
So, Kendra,
Orgasms
you're not
galore.
going away empty-handed, obviously.
Where is Fiji, by the way? He's the one who said he could, make
Team,
it
this
tough.
is too easy.
Yeah, come on, Fiji.
Well, I have to take a break, but I guess we continue this game into the next segment, Terry?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not feeling these stories are really candid enough, not honest enough. I want to hear more specifics.
Remember, you only give them 30 seconds.
I'll tell you this. You're going to have to be specific to get the word that I wrote down on this paper. All right? You're going to have to really not hold back.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind
All right.
as you contemplate that over this break. All right, it's time to get back to our game, Terry. I'm assuming, I'm hoping.
Love that. Awesome lyrics.
You feel unfulfilled if I don't do that? Yeah, I understand. I'm hoping, I guess is more the appropriate phrase, that somebody wins this game in this here segment. Or else we we have to find a way to give the tickets away in another fashion. This word is very gettable. Now listen, if you're just tuning in, you're not too late. You can punch up the tmanshow.com and jump on Terry Cam and hear the raw footage. So far, we haven't had to dump anything, have we?
No.
Have I dumped anything?
Not that I know.
I don't think we have. We've only had a couple of contestants, though. I will have time for a bunch of contestants here until we get a winner.
Okay.
Here's the deal. I not only got Summer Jam tickets, I not only got backstage barbecue passes to the winner. All those two things go to the winner, and that's like as much as anyone can ask for. But it goes even better from there. You have a chance of getting in that prize cube to try to win as much cash as you can grab in a matter of moments. Last year, that was over a couple of $1,000s. Everyone can use that these days.
Yes.
And keep in mind, by the way, this Saturday the tickets go on sale for Summer Jam, where they're only $9.33. If you go to the Auburn Amphitheater, I think you gotta be at the White River Amphitheater to buy the tickets, but it's worth your time seeing that you can get them for $9.33, considering there's going to be about 8 to 10 acts or somewhere thereabouts. That's like $1 an act. That's a pretty good bargain.
And anytime you can bypass Ticketmaster, also good.
And as good a deal as $9.33 is, it's not as good a deal as winning free passes with backstage barbecue passes.
The food's good every year, too, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Ugh.
And a chance at the prize cube. So that's why we're playing our game. And the first person who can say the phrase and or the word or phrase that I wrote down in describing the sexual experience they had this weekend, assuming you had one. If you didn't, I'm sorry to tell you you're not qualified for the game and to hear that you didn't have any kind of romantic high-profile act go on this weekend in your world. I'm sorry on both fronts.
Yeah, I beat Terry's guts all weekend.
Well, then you should be calling in.
Okay,
Because
good.
if you beat Terry's guts all weekend, then you're definitely gonna have the word in your repertoire to be ready to throw out there. Okay?
Oh, was that a clue? Was that a clue?
But that may or may not have been a clue. But if you want a clue, I'll give you some clues. I'll give you some words that we obviously have thrown out there and dismissed that you don't even have to bother in putting into your story. Although I just want truthful stories, and if you happen to stumble onto the word, then wonderful. But just so we're clear, I'll tell you words that aren't going to be the winning words.
Okay.
That we have discussed already. And it all started with vaginal belch, Terry. That's not going to be the winning word or phrase. All right.
Right,
I know
right.
you love that term.
Oh, so much.
It's not going to be butt baby. We went over that one.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not going to be ass ripples or double-headed pleaser or here are some things that were tossed back and forth amongst us that maybe I didn't let the listeners in on. It's not going to be Gold Bond medicated powder. It's not going to be shenanigans.
No shenanigans?
Hotshot gave me the word shenanigan, while a second earlier gave me the term anal rape. It's not going to be anal rape, Terry. I don't know who came up with that one. It might have been me. I don't remember. Anyway, it's not going to be anal rape. It's not going to be shenanigans. It's not going to be vaginal belt, ass ripples. What else did I forget? Anything double-headed pleaser? It's not going to be any of those terms.
So is it going to be gettable or no?
It's going to be gettable. It's going to be so gettable, it's going to startle you in how gettable it is. As a matter of fact, you know what? I don't like the idea that you guys don't know what the word is, because I want you to know what the word is, so when somebody says the word, all three of us at the same time can be like, you're the winner, so that people don't think I'm making this up as I go along. All right? You know what I mean? So I'm writing the word down. I'm writing it clearly. I'm going to give you the official word that I'm going with.
All right.
All right? So that when you hear the word,
we can all...
it won't only be me stopping the listener and jumping in.
All right.
You're going to do it with me. All right? Okay. Here's the word. I think I wrote it clear enough that you can both read it.
Yep.
All right?
Got it.
Okay. Or phrase. I gave you the word or phrase.
Yes, you did.
Pretty clear as a word. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's go back to our game.
Terry, you got to focus here.
The next listener that had a sexual encounter and or experience and or lovemaking session over the weekend is We've had 2 girls so far, right? Let me find a guy.
Yeah.
We've had 2 contestants. I think they were both girls.
Yes.
Do you want Justin? Do you want D? Do you want Will? Any of those first 3 names?
Will.
I like D. Give it to him a D.
I like Will.
Well, I'll break this line by going with Justin. Justin! Justin, you're on the air.
How's it going?
Tell me something about yourself.
Graham, I'm married for 4 years, got 2 kids.
Oh, a married man with kids wants to tell us about his sex over the
Come
weekend.
on now. You said anybody.
And you know how much I get it.
It's only on holidays that he gets sex from a wife that has 2 kids to look out for, so he's excited that he had it, first of all, and then wants to share all the details, second of all, and try to win something, third of all.
They had a memorial for his sex life.
Justin, why don't we hear all about it when I say go and I'm saying go now?
Okay, we went to Moses Lake this weekend for a little bike ride. My wife and I were out at night, going to the whoops. And she had to use the bathroom, and as she was using the bathroom, we decided to do a quickie, and we just went for 2 pumps a dump, and that was it. And really not much more to say. I don't know.
You got 10 more seconds.
Bionic seahorse. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Once my story is done, if I knew I had 10 more seconds, I would just throw in all these sexual terms, like bionic seahorse. What if that was the winner? What
the hell is bionic
I don't know
seahorse?
necessarily, Terry, but what if bionic seahorse was the winning term?
That sounds painful, whatever that is.
Then Justin would have been like so happy that he just said that randomly because he would be the winner, right?
He would be.
And what if Moses Lake was the winning term?
Could have been.
You know, it could have been any of those things. It's
Right.
just as arbitrary as any term out there, right?
I just
You
don't know if I
dumping
would.
them out or thing?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd talk about doing my wife in the bathroom and use the word dump.
2 pumps and
A dump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I.
Justin, as happy as I am to hear about that you had sex with your lovely wife over the weekend, I'm almost as sorry to tell you that you did not stumble onto the word, believe it or not. And I thought Justin would be a good candidate. I'm giving you a little hint, a little clue. I thought Justin would have been a good candidate, but you did not say the word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Well,
Don't be
a lot.
sorry to me. You did nothing wrong to me. All right? I feel sorry. But with the game,
He did a good job, though.
the game goes on!
Yay!
They should have a bionic seahorse over there. Could be worse.
All right, let me go to Felicia. Felicia, you're next up.
Hello.
Hi, Felicia. Tell me a quick something about yourself.
To go with my story, I have a 4-year-old daughter, so, when we try to do it, we have to, any chance we get.
Uh-huh. Now, what if in the I'm telling T-Man something about myself moment, they actually say the word? Does that qualify or no?
Sure, I think so.
She didn't say the word, but I'm just wondering for future reference.
Yeah, I think for the minute you punch them up.
For the minute I punch
So
them
don't
up.
give them too many words.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready to start the timer. You got 30 seconds to tell us all about it. If you say the word, we'll stop you. We'll tell you you're the winner. And then you don't have to give us any more details about the sex you had over the weekend, all right? Is this a true story, Felicia?
Yes, it is.
You really had sex with someone over the weekend? Someone you like, someone you love, someone you barely know? What's the story?
Someone I love. I'm in a relationship.
Someone
so.
you love because you're in a relationship. How boring. Okay. I'm starting the clock now.
Okay, so we have to do it every chance we get. So we made an excuse to go to my house, so my daughter could stay at my mom's house. And when we get there, it has to be a quickie so nobody knows what we left for. So he starts, ripping off my clothes and, to, turn them on because, his thing is, nipples. So I have to, rub on his nipples. I'm like, all right, you got to make this quick. So he's the only one who's going to be able to, come in the situation, right? Because, just try to make him happy. So he does his thing. He likes to kind of rub my butt or whatever. That turns him on, gives us a little...
You're out of time. You're out of time.
I was liking the story, though.
And you did not say the word. She said words that I actually considered. I considered nipple.
Mm-hmm.
I considered butt. We said butt.
Right, we said butt.
Rape.
Well,
Butt baby.
Butt baby, butt
Yeah.
rape. We had a couple of butts, but
Tried for a butt baby all weekend.
maybe she does too. You did not say the word, but you got close. You said your story quick. You got a lot of
good
words in there
job,
that might have been
yes.
effective, but I'm sorry to tell you, Felicia, you are not the winner. Felicia?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had her turned down. You're not the winner.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for playing, though.
Bye.
I'm glad you had a good weekend.
Yeah, sounds like a good
She seems
time.
to know all the buttons for her guy, though.
Yes,
she likes
she
to have
does.
his blank rubbed and his other blank rubbed. And, man, she knows how to get him going.
Man.
Weird house.
D!
Speak for yourself.
Hey, D!
There's a lot of guys who like that.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Pretty good. You ready to go here?
Yeah, dude. Let's bring it. Bring it.
Oh, he's ready to bring it.
Oh, come
Now,
on,
Are you
dude.
making up this story, or is this going to be a real, true story that happened over your sexual weekend?
Story, my friend.
No better way to give and pay homage to the troops than
Let's do it. Let's
to
make
have
it happen.
sex in a most high-profile way. Okay, D, ready, go.
All right, man. I was climbing Tiger Mountain with my woman, right? So we're going up there, getting bored, and we saw a bunch, little fat people trying to get up, but it didn't work. Right? So we got bored, we're going up there. So we're like, I'm sort of horny. Are you horny? And then we just went to the little side where the trees were. I bent her over, put it in her. My balls were slapping against her butt. It was all good, man.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, 10 more seconds.
Come on.
Oh, semen cock.
Oh, jeez. All right, take it easy. Take it easy.
all right.
Take it easy. I had to dump
Wow,
that.
you
Yeah.
just
All right. You're out of time. Take it easy.
I thought he was doing okay.
He did all right, yeah.
He did okay. He said a lot of things. He did not say the right thing.
Not the worst move in the world to start screaming out, sexual
I told you.
terms.
That's
Yeah.
when I tell you still have time left. You just start screaming things out. And D did, but he did not say the term.
I too have climbed Tiger Mountain, but never done that.
He did not say the word.
Maybe you should.
I think we're at the point now when people hear this word, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe no one said that.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
You agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, you know the word now. I think we're at that point where people are going to be like, how is that not said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's
It's
gettable.
It's
People.
very
It
gettable.
is gettable.
It's not Dutch oven or something.
It's not Dutch oven, although I wish I had thought of that.
Maybe it would have been.
Okay. Rosetta. I love your stone. Rosetta? Rosetta. Rosita.
Yes.
How are you, Rosita?
Good.
I think I had you at Marciano's over the weekend. Rosita?
Love Marciano's.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Marciano's? Are you ready to tell us about your story? You had sex over the weekend, huh?
I did.
Did you love it?
I loved it. It was fabulous.
It was. All right, on the count of three, or on the word go, tell us all about it. Go!
First off, we started in our fucking bed, and then we started kissing each other and licking each other, and then he started sucking on my toes and sucking all over me and licking all over my body. Then I started sucking on him and licking all over him. And then we just started doing it, and he put it inside of me, inside of my vagina.
Oh, jeez.
And
Gotta start a timer.
so fabulous inside of me. It's like, time up.
Give her 2 minutes.
Oh, wait, I forgot to hit the timer. You got. I'll give you
like your
15 more
story, huh?
seconds. 15. I got mesmerized. Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. Huh?
Hello?
Yeah. All right, you're out of time. Oh, wow, she was close, actually, believe it or not.
I,
Yeah, I felt like she was getting
I
really
did
close.
I feel like her phone has gas now or something. What was I making noises for?
Yeah. She was really honing in on the licking and sucking. And
yeah.
thinking that
Toes,
would get her there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was not necessarily close, but. Rosetta!
Rosita.
Thanks for playing. Rosita.
Yes.
Gettable people.
Maybe this isn't so gettable.
It is gettable.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well, it may be gettable, but I don't feel like we're going to get it.
So as soon as they say it, we just start screaming, or do we wait till they're done?
No, we start screaming as
Okay.
soon as they say the word.
Got it.
Quan!
Yeah, what's good, man?
Well, you're going to have to tell us, Quan. You had a good weekend, did you?
Yeah, man.
You ready to have it pay off even more than it has already, Quan?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Now, Quan.
Well, Quan.
Quan, you can't start like that. You can't say the F word.
My bad.
Jeez, you just... All right.
All right, wait. Let me give our delay system a chance to ramp back up
Yes,
here.
please.
Quan hasn't even started yet. He
I
had to be
know.
dumped.
Oh, you Terry cameras are enjoying that.
You're right. The term was F-stick.
Right, sure.
Yeah, I made the term that you're looking to get here arable. All right. Even if a lot of the rest of these stories are not.
Right.
All right. Quan,
Yeah.
get yourself in game mode here like you were over the weekend. I'm going to start the timer, and when I say go, you start telling us your story, and if you stumble onto the word, all three of us will explode with excitement, kind of like you did over the weekend, right, Quan?
Most of, yeah.
All right. Ready?
All right.
Go!
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, just thinking of who I'm going to call for this little holiday weekend and everything, so I got some liquor and stuff. So I called my little cuddy buddy up and stuff, right? And she comes over, so she want to drop off a nut to your boy. And I was like, yeah. So we get up and start handling business on the floor. And she riding me and this and that, you know what I'm saying, on our private barbecue for the holidays. And
All right, Quan, you're out of time.
He starts out with the F word, and then he...
Yeah, I thought his story was going to be way more graphic than that.
Yeah.
But remember, he may have pulled back because you did already dump him. So
Right.
kind of...
I'm not the only one. Quan, you did not say the word, even though he said a word I actually considered too, like riding, something simple like that.
Right.
But I did not make that the word.
Right.
all right, then.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Quan.
All right, then.
Take care.
Glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Your private barbecue.
Oh. He was flipping the patties, all right.
I'm sure he was.
What if they say that?
I was considering if they say a variation of the word like that I would make them the winner, and now seeing that we're so deep into this, that's the term. I will allow that as a successful...
Very generous of you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for noticing. Let's see. Aaron! Aaron!
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I love chicks named
Yes.
Aaron.
Hotshot loves chicks named Aaron,
Yep.
so we're off to a great start here. You want to tell us about your weekend, do you?
Yes, I do.
You had a highly intensified sexual weekend, or is that overstating it?
For him.
For him,
For me,
it
on
was...
to see his reaction.
For him. Okay, let's hear all about it. I'm really intrigued now. Ready?
Go.
Oh, she's telling me go. Go!
Okay, so he is already in a relationship, but I'm not, but I'm attracted to him anyway, so we decided to meet up after a little friendly conversation of sexual looks at each other. And we climbed in the backseat of my car, took my shirt off with my big old chest. He gave him a pretty nice blowjob, looking all over, sucking it out, trying to get it to come out.
Wow,
Going very
okay.
aggressive at it.
Yeah, I had to dump that.
why?
Keep going, though. Keep going.
I was getting ready to lick at the base of his penis.
Oh, wow. I think I may have to dump that, too.
He had to tell me basically whip out the titties because he was...
Oh, okay, take it easy. We're out of
She's
time.
the dirtiest one we've had.
She is definitely the dirtiest one we've had.
I think watching you do the music, the phone, and the dump button at the same time.
I had to hit the dump button twice on
like,
her.
"Whoa."
You look like someone at NASA, like he's about to have a rocket crash into the ground.
And yet, with all that she said that couldn't necessarily be aired, she did not say the word.
I actually
Boy, I
thought she
liked
was
her
close,
story.
I thought she was
though.
getting close, too.
That story was working for me.
Aaron,
You loved
He's in a
it.
relationship
It's
and
the
she
car.
doesn't care.
he's in a relationship, and you could not care less, and you were doing all that to him. Lucky guy. Is that the overall theme of this story, or what?
Yes, because I don't have to deal with the relationship.
Crawled
Wow.
in the backseat and took her shirt off.
Aaron, you are a winner in life, obviously, but not a winner right now, unfortunately. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, great.
But hopefully you'll participate in other things we do real soon, like our after show
Lights out party.
lights out party scheduled for 10:01 today. Yeah, hang on the line. Oh, geez.
Did I tell you about girls named Aaron?
You love him.
Are people at the point now where they're listening to all these stories and trying to figure out what words or terms haven't been said, and they're trying to come up with a game plan?
They should be.
Yeah, you would think.
I would think now that
Like
they're
an Excel document?
kind of like that,
All
yeah.
right.
Or maybe I'm at the point now where we've heard enough stories. It's obviously something that's not going to be said. And I should just take the first caller.
No.
Oh, come on.
Well, how far do you want to go with this? Do you want to go into a Checkered Heart show?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's for you to decide, because I'll be long gone by then. But anyway, I'll give one person one more chance. Or maybe we should have three people on at the same time to tell their story, and we'll just listen very carefully.
Oh, it's going to be tough to do, but
That
we can
is-
try.
Well, let's at least take them two at a time.
Let's do one more.
Stephanie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I have Stephanie on the line, and I'm going to punch up at the same time. I'm going to punch up Mike.
All right.
Hey, Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mike and Stephanie, you both had sex over the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Do you kind of wish you was with each other now that you hear each other's voice on the air, or no?
How old are you, Mike?
30.
How old are you, Stephanie?
18.
Oh, I'm sure Mike is loving this idea.
This is how Mike likes them.
Stephanie and Mike, you both had very gratifying weekends, right? Mm-hmm. On the count of three, I want you both to tell me about it. We'll kill two birds with one stone here and see how it
I'm
works.
not going to be able to hear anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. Ready? Go!
Okay, this weekend we got for the first time, and we got drunk, we had sex, and before the night was over, I took the dirt road home.
And then I was sitting on top of him, and I just started riding.
And we went on and on and
Lucky
on.
I didn't get an ass splinter, But then so he decided to go in his car.
I think
so he would go
71.
down on me, so I started sucking on his fingers.
Oh, okay.
Get down to my belly button.
Yeah.
And so he could know to go down on me, so he started going down and
Oh, yeah.
faster. And so we just went.
What
Mike's
happened
just
to the
listening now.
Mike loves it.
Mike loves this. He's like, wow, this is way better than my story.
18-year-old story?
Mike was
Yeah.
done in 5 seconds.
I know.
Now he's listening to Stephanie the whole time. Neither one of you, to my knowledge, even though it's hard to hear, said the word.
I said it. You probably didn't hear me listening to
No.
Oh, Stephanie's convinced she said it. We just didn't hear her.
No, I heard.
No, yeah, we heard you. You just didn't say the word, unfortunately. But you guys can get together if you decided you liked each other.
Can you give a clue or no? I mean, you want to make this happen?
How easy do you want me to make this? You want me to just tell you what the word is?
No, just give him a clue.
I'm just looking at some of the text messages here to see if text messengers decided just to
Just throw out
Throw
words.
out
That's
words.
what Terry cameras are doing. They're just throwing out
I
words.
got like Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
I got Orgasm Humping. Hook Me Up with Aaron. I got
Oh, Aaron sounds nice, dude.
Chili Dog.
That does not sound nice.
I got Ravage the Steiner. Anal leakage. I mean, the list just goes on and on here if everyone's guesses. And nobody's got the word. Bunt, wet, chode,
I have.
foreplay.
Wow.
I guess there are just so many words.
Somebody had a, did,
That we
nobody
didn't
has a
consider.
phrase? Nobody had a
This
phrase?
is kind of
Somebody said, you're famous.
this is kind of common.
Someone said my famous what?
You're famous.
I got a lot of famous things to
Well, I know.
Yeah.
The move. That's
What move?
spit on it.
Oh, spit all over it. No, that is not the term.
I know.
God, that's everywhere now. I'm so sick of it.
Bring it the ruggest. That's really more of my
I know, but
my
you've talked about
trademark
as
term.
of late.
Right.
A lot of this.
spitting all over it. No,
Yeah.
that ain't it. I'm going to tell you what the term was. I'm just going to take the first caller.
Oh,
All right.
Come on,
jeez,
give 'em a
come
hint.
on.
No, I'm disconnecting everyone. That's it.
Oh,
Game over.
Game
It was fun while it
over.
lasted, Terry.
It was a great time.
As were the sexual experiences I'm sure that you had over the weekend. It was fun while it lasted. Maybe we'll play this game again in the future. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow.
Well,
Maybe we'll be more successful tomorrow. But for today,
Is it done?
I get the feeling we could go on all day and no one's going to get this very simple word.
Not even with a.
And the
hint.
very simple word was, and you're going to be shocked when you hear it. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe nobody said that word. It is so simple that when I tell you what it is, you're going to be like, how the hell is that not said? And the word is Jerk Off McGivens. How did nobody get
Oh my God.
Jerk Off McGivens, Terry?
I don't know.
That guy was my neighbor at one point.
All right, it's not Jerk Off McGivens. No, the word, why don't we say it all at the same time in the count of three? The word that you had to say to win this competition, to win the backstage barbecue passes, to win the tickets to Summer Jam, and the chance of the prize cube for all that cash was, on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, unprotected.
Sex with Terry's ain't use.
Oh, geez. No, just the word unprotected
Oh.
would have been fine.
Sorry, I got something else on my
I mean, the
mind.
word was as basic as unprotected. I thought somewhere during the course of a
I
story,
did too, especially with like.
the
Aaron,
word
she was
the
clever.
word was unprotected, and we would have accepted protected. We would have
Or protection.
or protection.
Yeah.
We would have accepted variations. Once we started getting desperate at 9:15, we would have accepted variations of the word unprotected. We would have accepted protection.
Right.
We tried to make it gettable for people, you know.
Yeah.
We don't want to make it too hard.
I didn't try to overthink it, I guess.
Right.
I made it pretty basic. The word was unprotected. And nobody said it.
Right.
Nobody. But nobody.
They were the ones who overthought, actually.
Right.
They were the ones.
Hey, Tiger Mountain.
I know.
Yeah, right. I'm going to look at Tiger Mountain differently on the way home,
Are you?
knowing what went on over the weekend. Man, dirty Tiger Mountain, you.
So the first caller, let me clear the lines. 206-421-9393 is going to win this amazing prize package. Talk about a
Yeah.
windfall. Talk about an
Sweet deal.
unprotected little just jolt of greatness, huh?
Yep.
And you are the first caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, turn your radio down. This is a big moment for you.
I hope my cell phone doesn't die. I'm in the dead air spot.
Oh, that's the term. The dead air spot. Who is this?
My name is Kimberly.
Kimberly, where are you calling from?
I am actually calling from Shoreline and I-5.
Kimberly,
Yes.
maybe it was something to do with fate. Maybe it was something to do with right place. Oh, shut up. Maybe it was something to do with right place, right time. But you have won the highly coveted Summer Jam package. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
What?
I can't believe it. I haven't been Summer Jam since '93.
Oh, you don't want to share that info.
Something tells me she didn't have a weekend like the other callers.
Kimberly,
Yeah.
hang on. You're the winner. You're going to the backstage barbecue. You're going to Summer Jam. You may wind up in the prize cube with your big old flapping milkers, grabbing as much cash as possible. It's a beautiful thing. She's excited.
She is.
Hang on the line. We have them all week long, Terry. All week long. We'll be playing. We need a name for this game, by the way.
I love the game. I really do.
Well, Terry feels like she needs to take a shower.
I do.
This is more action than Terry's gotten in a long time.
In a while.
Some of those stories were really working for me.
You love the
Hey, I
Aaron
like
story.
Tooth and Shot here. Is that all that?
But not as much as they threw in the term jerk-off McGivens in their story, right?
That would have been awesome.
Yes, all week long, the Summer Jam prize packages to be given away. And then this Saturday, $9.33 tickets at the White River Amphitheater. So much going on. Can you stand it?